Good morning. This seems off. Is it me, Jesus? Okay, good morning. Happy Vlogmas Day 8. It is currently 9:08 a.m. I'm making a tea. However, I'm not making the tea that came in today's calendar. I haven't even opened it yet because I have so much work going on. You might have realized because I have a full face of makeup on, my hair is done, and it's only 9 a.m., which normally I'm not like this. I've talked about this before, about how I'm on the middle. I'm in the middle of Canada-ish. Like, I'm Middle West, but like, I'm still not on like West Coast time. I'm actually on Mountain Standard, but that means that I'm not East Coast. And I've said it a bunch of times about how the world revolves around East Coast time, and that is the case today. So I'm doing this brand deal that doesn't even come out until January. We've talked about this, I think, already for Vlogmas, and I was like, I'm gonna push it, da da da. Then I was in Calgary, and they were like, oh, well, the client's going on holiday, so we need it by like noon Eastern Standard. And I was like, okay. So yesterday I filmed like the first half of it, which is like the non-glowed up part, and today is the glowed up part. It's literally like 9:06 a.m. The sun rose at 8:30. It probably will not reach its peak until way later in the day. So what I'm gonna have to do, rearrange my living room, which is already a mess because I did like a once a week type of situation where I soak my feet and I'll scrape my feet and moisturize them. So I did that. The easiest way for me to do that is just put a towel down and like go to town. And so that's still over there. My living room is in disarray, but I'm gonna have to clean it up just to get it dirty again because I have to bring in my lights and stuff like that. The sun will not be up by the time that I have to submit it because noon Eastern Standard is 10 Mountain Standard. That gives me like 40-ish minutes, probably more or less 50 minutes by the time that we are done having this conversation. Got to do that. Also, in yesterday's vlog, we talked about this L'Occitane calendar that they sent me, and today is day 8, so I thought, why not open it together? L'Occitane Extra Gentle Soap with shea butter. Oh, this is the one that I gave to my mom. I like it, I'm a fan. Also, let's see what day 8 has in store for us today, ladies and gentlemen. I still have to film the intro, so I will do this later, but, oh, it's roasted chestnut. Contains hazelnuts and chestnuts. I feel like that's gonna be good. Day 8 will probably be good. But anyways, I thought I would pop on here really quick, say good morning, say what's up, but I have to get working because if I don't, they are going to kill me. But we will reconvene later. I told my team that I needed the day off besides like these like a couple things that I have to do because I really want to clean my house. I talked about this on the way home from Calgary, just about how like being this messy person is just no longer my personal vibe, and I feel like I'm evolving. I feel like I'm really getting to that next stage, but I have to start somewhere, and that somewhere is inside my own home. So good morning, happy Vlogmas Day 8. We will get into it, but right now I gotta do my job. Love yourself. A merry little Christmas night. It's like 3 p.m., which means it's a couple hours later. No, honestly, not even a couple, it's a lot of hours later. I told myself, like I told you guys, I was going to take the day off from my work so that I could clean my house. And I've had the full intentions to, but instead I had a nap. Now I woke up and I was like, oh my god, it's 3 p.m. My landlord came over today, dropped a package off for me. I told you I see this man like every day, I swear to god. He did that, I finished my work, and I was like, I'm gonna go hang out in bed for a little bit. So I go, and I ended up having a nap, probably laid in bed for like 40 minutes or something like that. And now that I'm up and I'm awake, I'm like, okay, well, I should clean. Now here's kind of the struggle that I'm going through. I feel like I'm on a never-ending revolving cycle of I am so exhausted and burnt out and it's causing my mess, to I am messy and it's causing me a lot of like burnout and exhaustion. I sit here and I really want to clean, and I really want like a clean space and a clean mindset. I want to like, don't want to be like this, but at the same time, that nap kind of showed me, I was like, I am really also struggling. Like, so much has happened in my life in the past like month and a half, 2 months, that I just haven't been allowed to slow down for. Like, I've been able to take off 1 or 2 days, or I've been able to, you know, divert some things and then have to do a ton of other things like way later in the day, and it's just been very overwhelming and very stressful, and I just haven't had the proper time to rest and to recharge. Also, my camera is dying, so if we have to pick this up later, please know that's why. I just have no time to rest and recharge. Like, I just feel like my candle is burnt at both ends. But it's also a situation where like, this is my job. I have people to pay, I have bills to pay, I have things to do, I have commitments that I've made that when I have committed to them, I've been excited to take on, and then just life has just been happening to me and it's making it really hard. I'm feeling very overwhelmed and stressed, and also like it's almost like I can't do my job, but I can't do anything else. That's how I feel. So I don't know if I maybe need self-care right now, or if I just need to push myself and I need to clean, or what. Like, I really don't know. I think I'm considering hiring just a cleaning service in general, like right now maybe would be a better thing for me versus like cleaning up and going forward into the new year with it. I really don't know, because I'm not doing well, to be completely honest. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. So many things have been going wrong with my health, which probably has a lot to do with being overwhelmed and stressed. So much has been going on in my life. There's been a lot of things that have been happening with my friend group. I truly am. Like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but it's only December 8th. I have so much other stuff to do. I just need a break. But it sucks because I don't think I can give myself one. And this is the creator paradox. One thing that I do need to do is plan the menu for for Friendsmas on Sunday. I am hosting Friendsmas, our 5th annual Friendsmas, where we get all our friends together and we cook and we have it's like Friendsgiving but winter, but Christmas. So I'm hosting it this year at my apartment in our amenities space, which means I have to spend Sunday cooking, which means I do need to clean. Like, do you understand where this is going for me? I'm constantly struggling, but I need to plan the menu so that I can identify things that I don't really have to cook as bigger items that I can ask other people to bring. I have to do that, and then I don't know, man. I really don't know, but planning the menus first. My camera's dying, so I'll charge that. Finish eating my spin dip. I think I'm gonna drink a ton of water, try to feel better. Pray for your girl. I'm really going through it. Seems about a good time to ask for forgiveness, because this vlog has been kind of boring. I know it's been a little boring. I also didn't make the tea today, even though we talked about it this morning, because it's just been a lot for me. So I thought, why not, whoop, almost drop it, and get it going and make our tea. I actually do think this is gonna be one that's like pretty good. I had intentions of leaving the house, and I kind of did. Like, I did leave the house. I got in my car and I left the house. However, let me fix this. I originally was like, okay, I am going to walk over to the post office, which is literally right across the street from my house, inside a mall. However, because it rained, the roads are literally ice. Like, I guess not the roads. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Anyway, so the sidewalks, I should say, are like just pure ice. And I was like, listen, I only really have to walk 300 meters, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. And I just didn't want to take that risk. So I got in my car instead and drove to the nearest package drop-off place, which actually happened to be only a couple blocks away on like a random street. And I was like, hey, actually, you know what? Let's head into the office. Normally I wouldn't want to do this at this time, but like we haven't really done much today. So let's chat. Like I was saying, I don't normally enjoy, I guess it's only like, I guess it's almost 7. So I don't normally enjoy being on my computer or in my office or anything like that at this time, but I'm here anyways because I've been wanting to do some things. So I pulled up the blog template, or like the blog calendar for 2022 because I want to start blogging again. Me and Tanisha always do like a monthly challenge. Our challenge this month is obviously YouTube, and then I think our January one is going to be our blogs, which if you're like, Carly, you have a blog? The answer is yes, but I don't use it like that. I started off as a blogger and I really enjoyed it, but there's so many other platforms and so many other moving parts that you know, it didn't last as long. I told Kaylee when we were at Holtz that my final form as a person, my final form is a socialite. I really do feel that in my heart. I think that my final form is truly like a celebrity socialite. And you might be like, like this girl is so vain. She needs to do more with her life than try to be a celebrity. And listen, you can think that all you want, but it's my life and not yours. That is kind of where I'm at. And I'm like, okay, well, how do I get there? How do I get to that person that I want to be? And also, what does that person that I want to be look like? And I actually in front of me have my Dream 10 Life pulled up, which I believe I've spoken about on YouTube, and probably I think I also did a blog post about it, which kind of surprises me, and then I definitely did a podcast episode on it. So if I can find them, I will link them down below. I freaking love Dream 10 Life because it asks you questions that are not like, you know, who do you want to be next year, or like how much money do you want to make? Like, it does, but the questions are like, what do you do for a living? What do your finances look like? Where do you vacation? Like, what have you accomplished? Those kinds of things. So you get more in depth the person that you want to be and the goals that you want to achieve. And so I love it. I will do a dedicated Dream 10 Life video during Vlogmas for you guys. I normally do Dream 10 Life and Happy 100, and I've been doing it for the past couple years, and they're so nice to like read back on and see how I've actually manifested my life, because when I look at these, I'm gonna pull up my Dream 10 Life. I think this one is 2019. One of these questions is like, where do you live? And I was like, I live in Los Angeles. Like, I have this entire like house, blah, 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 blah. And it's funny because this is when I was really dancing heavily. So like, I talk about dancing. I talk about going to skin gym weekly, which is funny because when I was in LA in October, I went to skin gym for the first time. So even like looking back at this stuff is so incredible. Like, it's so fun to look at. I've been manifesting a boyfriend since 2019 because every one of the questions is like, who do you love? And every time I'm like, I love my boyfriend, he's so incredible. That person has not shown up in my life yet, but they will. This was also when I was heavily into YouTube, because I wrote down that I was a top 1% earner on YouTube. So this had to be this had to be 2019, because this is really when I went ham on my YouTube channel, and then went to VidCon, and then I started TikTok. Like, some of these lines are like so surreal, like to think about the Carly that I was back then. I wish I would have like vlogged or like had anything, because the last question for Dream 10 Life is, what beautiful things surround you? What fills your heart with gratitude? And I wrote, I'm surrounded by beaches, the ocean, and tons of adorable coffee shops. All of those things fill my heart with happiness. I'm so grateful to live in a place where I feel like I belong 100%. Taking time to interact with my community, both online and offline, fills my heart with gratitude every single day. Relationships are so important to me, and I make it a priority to foster healthy ones with people all around me. Living my dream life every single day makes me cry the happiest tears. I am so forever grateful and blessed. And like, reading that makes me want to cry, because this line like really stuck out to me. Oh my god, I am actually gonna cry. The line that really stuck out to me was, relationships are so important to me, and I make it a priority to foster healthy ones with people all around me. And I've always said that. I'm such a large relationships person. I call my friend group my chosen family. Like, they are my people, and I'm so grateful for them. And like Carly, past Carly, present Carly, all of those Carlys, they know. Like, knew the vibes. It's so cool to look back on these, and I'm so grateful. So I think that probably I don't think I'm gonna do this because I want to be in the really good mindset. Like, I want to be in a clean space and like a grateful headspace and not be overwhelmed or anything when I do this. But I wanted to share with you guys, because it's been going into four years of my Dream 10 life. Actually, something that I also do is something called a Happy 100, where it's literally 100 things that I write down that make me happy, that then I incorporate into my life. And I'm looking at my 2021 right now, or my 2020 page, my 2020 space 1. I went through and I actually highlighted some of the things that I've already achieved. So like sunlight, fresh air. This is why I think too I'm so obsessed with having my sunroof open at all times. Dinner parties, time spent with friends, tobacco vanille, which if you watched my designer vlog, you guys would know that was my first ever like business gift to myself. Yoga, French jazz, like classic love songs. Like, I do all these things now, and it's so interesting to also even look at those things. Like, I have tobacco vanille on here too, and I actually try not to reference them because I just don't want it to be a copy paste. It's like, whenever I'm sitting here, I just want it to be what I love in those moments. It's very special to me, and I want to be able to share that with you guys. So I will do a dedicated video. I just wanted to share. Before I go, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the best one so far. It's hot, but like, it's amazing. Roasted chestnuts, #1 in my heart so far. Okay, it is later in the evening. This angle, I don't know if it's it. There, a little better. It's later in the evening. The time is 8:08 p.m. and I am done for the day. I spent that last little bit on my computer doing a lot of planning, a lot of like Notion templates, a lot of stuff that I am trying to be better at for next year. I think that I also will have to start doing like a lot of like actual, I guess, planning outside of the templates. Because what I want to do is be 2 weeks ahead in 2022. Like, I want to be 2 weeks ahead of the posting day of whatever it is, if it's organic and I can like control that. So I gotta start, I guess, planning that stuff out, like when I'm going to do that, because we are approaching the end of the year, so like 2 weeks out of January would be December, so gotta look into that. But I'm going to change really quick, and then let's do some skincare. If you follow me at the beginning of the year, you guys would know that I was on Accutane for a few months, and it helps me out a ton. I also bought a new pharmacy green clean, and I know it, and I was like, okay, I will use this one while my other one that's open, or no, I'll use this one while the other one that I just bought doesn't have to be opened, and now I can't find it. Okay, it was in there along with the face wash that I use in the morning, but it basically is empty. Not actually, I wouldn't go that far, I won't be that dramatic, but it's on its last legs. I will have to find that second one somewhere or just buy it. I know Sephora's having like a 20% off again right now, so perhaps I will pick another one up because I literally use it all of the time. I normally am a person lately who showers at night as well as in the morning, and it's not because I'm like doing a million things or I'm getting super sweaty. I actually think it's because it helps my body to kind of deregulate, because I spend so much time in front of a screen and using my brain in this like, you know, super creative way and doing that kind of thing, that at the end of the night sometimes my mind is just like racing, no matter how much, you know, don't really think I had like a wild day. And I know, because I just sat down and planned stuff that I kind of enjoyed, my mind is going to continue to kind of like race around that. So I love taking evening showers because it helps my body kind of like start to downgrade. Is that the right terminology? I don't know. Helps me to kind of like regulate, okay, it's time to go to bed. So if I wasn't vlogging right now, I would have my salt lamp on, and I would just be chilling, having a good time, playing some meditation music, and going to bed. But like, that is normally what I do because I just need the nighttime vibes. I also use like a lavender body wash, which if you watch my vlog from yesterday, you know L'Occitane sent me a lavender body wash, but right now I'm using the Sleepy by Lush. Something I'm about to do is also throw in this shower fizzy. I've been loving these lately. They're from this company called CM Pray. I don't know, they're fantastic. I have this lavender one, and I also have the spearmint or like the eucalyptus one. I just put it in the corner of my shower and it steams up and it's fantastic. With all of this being said and done and me looking like this for the last half of the vlog, I will say good night to you guys. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas Day 8. If you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, also turn on your post notifications, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 9. Bye!